Salam al-Masih. God bless each and every one of you. Now, I know we were going to do a review tonight, but right now, God Logic is live with the Muslim cowboy, Ramzi, and Hamza all together. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch God Logic against three Muslims. Let's get it.
Well, then good. You know that.
I love you anyway, with the love of the Lord.
I did not misquote you.
Despite your hate.
You also love the people who insult your mother, man. I don't take.
I do. I love the people who insult my mother. I love the people who insult my Lord. I pray that God rescues them. I pray that God opens their heart and brings them to the truth.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's true Christian love, man.
I'm sure you love.
I know you're not used to that, but you know it is what it is.
I don't love the devil. My bad. Anyway, regardless, very simple. The Hadith, what do you call it? I quoted you explicitly saying that you quoted this portion. This portion, you quoted what Bukhari said in Tafsir ibn Kathir. I said that explicitly. I did not misquote you. I said Avery quoted Bukhari's Tafsir. Sorry, not Bukhari. Ibn Kathir's Tafsir, where he quotes Bukhari, but he intentionally did not read on this next portion where it says they altered, distorted, and added to and deleted from them the previous books. You intentionally.
Who's that quoting?
You intentionally. This is Ibn Kathir speaking. You intentionally did not read that. You omitted that. Yes, that is a misquotation. You lied right now. I did not misquote you. I explicitly said you quoted Ibn Kathir, quoting Bukhari's we call it Hadith of Ibn Abbas. Stop playing. Stop trying to hide. Stop trying to play games. I explicitly. I did not misrepresent you. I accurately said what you said, and important. This is the important part. I pointed out that you intentionally omitted important information. Okay. Yes. To intentionally omit information that you know refutes you is absolutely a form of misquotation.
All right, beautiful.
And if I did not misquote, and if you did not misquote this, I want you to read this portion. I know you're too afraid to read,
all right, thank you. I got you. So I didn't interrupt you at all. I let you speak, even though you were full of lies. I did not interrupt you, not once. So I hope that I can get the same respect. I hope you're not afraid of what I'm going to say. So you just said that you didn't misrepresent me, but you did. You lied and said that I misquoted what I was quoting. When anybody can replay the debate. I literally said, when you go to chapter 3, verse 78 of Ibn Kathir's Tafsir, he quotes Bukhari, who quotes Ibn Abbas.
And you omitted information.
Me, I didn't interrupt.
You omitted information.
Avery, I have a question. Can you do something for me?
Can I ask a question?
Avery,
they muted me, guys.
Avery, a quick question.
You intentionally omit information.
Ramsey.
I'm muted. Why am I being muted here?
You're not muted. I saw you mute yourself.
Somebody muted me when I was in the middle.
All right. Anyway, stop whinging. Okay.
Yeah, but hold on, Hamza. Remember?
Were you aware? Just 1 second.
Hamza,
was you aware of the continuation of this?
Yeah. Let me. Can I explain, please?
No, just 1 second. I just want to understand.
Yeah,
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I read this entire.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I know you did. You intentionally omitted information.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Yep.
Ramsey, one at a time. Hamza, say your message.
I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm just hoping that I can speak, guys.
Did you know that there was a continuation of what you read or not? Was you aware of this part?
I read the entire Tafsir. Now, can I finish?
Did you read this part?
I read all of it. All of it. Can I finish now?
Right.
So why did you omit this part? Why did you omit this part?
Can I finish?
Ramsey, 1 second.
Thank you.
You were saying last night in the debate.
Hamza, can I finish what I'm saying? So that you understand where I'm coming from?
Let me just establish your position first.
But you're establishing something.
Right now, I'm trying to establish.
I promise you. Hey,
I'm interested in your promises.
I promise you. If you guys just let me talk, you would understand my position and where I'm coming from.
I just want to understand something.
If you want to understand something, you'll let me talk.
Well, no. Well, we have to ask. Let me ask you the question first.
This is why we don't. Look. They try to say that we run from them, but this is what they do when we come.
No.
They mute us. They talk over us.
Avery, no one's running from anybody.
Then let me talk. Why can't I talk?
Okay. Because I'm asking a question.
But you're asking a question that I'm about to answer already in the middle of
the talk. Have some courtesy and listen to the question, and then you know what you're responding to.
So listen here now.
On my channel.
So listen here now.
On my channel, we have.
So now we got Ramsey who went on a monologue.
Okay.
And then we got Hamza.
So like I say, have some courtesy. Hear my question, and you know what you're responding to. Okay. It's a very simple question. I'm asking.
I bet it is. Y'all too scared to let me talk.
Okay. Well, no, you can respond once I ask the question.
Okay. So once you ask the question.
So here's the thing. No. I haven't asked. 1 second, please.
Wait, because I want to make sure that I can answer you. When you
no, you don't need to make sure you can answer me.
Well, I do because
well, not really.
When Rumsey
you can't answer me. No. I'm not going to ask you a question.
I
don't need to verify my question.
When Rumsey asked the question, you guys
listen. I don't need to verify whether you can answer my question.
Yes, you do, because as soon as I start asking the question, you're going to interrupt.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
to verify something. I'm trying to clarify.
All right, you guys heard him. I won't interrupt. Go ahead.
Hamza, ask the question, Hamza. Avery, answer the question.
Right, it's just a clarification question. Just relax, man. Don't panic. Okay, so the claim that Rumsey's made to you is this: that when you read Ibn Kathir last night, and you said you read about this, you quoted this Bukhari hadith. He said you didn't read the part that he's highlighted on the screen right now.
Yep.
Okay. My question is this:
intentionally.
No, Ramsey, relax. I don't know if he did or not. That's what I'm trying. I want to establish this principle. Please, just let me.
These Muslims are so stupid. It's a tafsir. It's not a hadith.
First question is Ramsey correct in saying that you didn't read the part that he's highlighted?
Correct.
He's
correct in that. Go ahead.
He's correct in that. Second thing, were you aware of what it said?
Yes, I was aware. I am
right. So you knew that. One second. Just final thing. Then I'm shut up. Okay.
All right.
So Ramsey's correct. You were aware of what it said. You knew that what extra thing would have affected your position. So you deliberately didn't read the part that you know was there.
Incorrect.
Ramsey didn't misquote you.
Okay.
Ramsey quoted you exactly as what you did. Okay. Now you can speak.
Now I can speak. Okay, cool. So now we had Ramsey who spoke uninterrupted. We have Hamza who spoke uninterrupted.
Just respond.
Now here we go. So the conclusion that you have. Oh my goodness, guys. 2 words. Thank you. So the conclusion that you came to, that Ramsey was right, that I purposely omitted or misquoted Ibn Kathir's Tafsir, the conclusion to that is absolutely false. Because now let me tell you why. No, keep it up, please. Keep it on the screen, please. Can you please keep the Tafsir?
Bring it back.
Please bring it back. I'm about to show you how you just got yourself caught. Guys, he doesn't even understand what
got caught.
You just admitted to what I exactly said you did.
Both of you did.
What did I get caught in?
Can you please put the Tafsir back on the screen?
Listen, what did I get caught in?
Look, guys, they're not even putting it back up. Look at
what
these
did I
guys,
get caught
man.
in?
This is crazy.
Hey, Avery,
I asked you to read it like 20 times. You intentionally
Can you put the Tafsir back on the screen?
Put it back up.
Hey, Avery, what did I get caught? If you demonstrate what you're going to demonstrate.
So now, watch this, guys. Hamza's already interrupting when he said he wouldn't.
What did I get caught
because
in? Because you're saying extra stuff.
Don't panic, brother.
You're saying extra stuff,
Don't panic, brother.
No panic here, mate.
Don't panic.
You're saying extra stuff.
Now watch this, guys.
Now
watch this. Watch this.
Let him score.
So what I said is that I'm quoting Ibn Kathir, who quotes Ibn Abbas from Sahih Bukhari.
Right.
That's what I said. So what did I read? I read where Bukhari quotes Ibn Abbas.
And
I quoted where also quotes Wahb bin Munabi. Please be quiet. Hold your point. Please hold your peace.
Hold on. You said you
hold your peace. It's my turn to talk.
Fine. Go ahead.
Thank you. So why didn't I read the further parts in the hadith? Which, by the way, it's not Ibn Kathir's words. You said Ibn Kathir speaking there. It's not Ibn Kathir. It's Ibn Abi Hatim recorded this statement. So that's Ibn Abi Hatim, not Ibn Kathir speaking. You didn't even know that. You got caught there.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait. Hey, guys, come on.
All of this.
Come on.
Not true.
This is all free. This is all free. This is all free. This is all free.
You're wrong, though. That's the thing you say. You say things.
This is all free. Hey, guys.
But you're wrong.
Guys. Look, and they muted me. They muted me.
One second. Look at this.
They muted me.
One second. Hamza, look at this. As for Allah, this is a quotation.
Guys, they muted me on the channel. They said they wouldn't interrupt. They just muted me again. This is the second time they muted me.
Avery, shut up.
Second time they muted me.
As for Allah, look at this. As for Allah,
I'm not done, Ramsey. I'm not done.
You've been done. You were done.
No, I wasn't done. You guys muted me.
As for Allah,
I'm not done, Ramsey. So I guess we're just going to talk over each other because the Muslims are too cowardly to actually have a discussion. You're too cowardly to have a discussion. Yeah, I know. You're choking over there. You're choking. So guys,
You got me. You got me.
so right
Watch
here, and
He's like,
Avery,
I'm not
Avery, if you're
going
gonna come on my
back.
channel and act like this, and you're gonna
Right.
insult us,
And
then
look,
I'm not gonna
guys,
give you a
He
platform.
lied.
I'm not gonna
Wait,
give you a
hold on,
platform if
Brandon.
you're gonna
Now
act
they're
like
playing
this.
victim.
Avery.
Now they're
Brandon,
playing
could you zoom
victim.
in? Brandon, could you
Now
zoom
they're
in?
playing
Could you zoom
victim.
in?
Avery, no one's playing the victim.
Muslim
You're playing the
cowboy.
bully. You're trying to bully
Can you
people. Look,
moderate and allow me to actually get a turn to speak?
Look,
Now they muted
everyone
me
be
again,
quiet.
guys.
Rumsey,
They
just
muted
hush
me
for a
again.
second.
Give
Look,
him the rope.
Look,
Give him the rope.
look again.
Right
Okay.
now, there's nothing to look at, Avery.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
chill out.
You guys are
You're
trolling.
very immature.
You're too scared.
It's not about
Nobody's
being
scared here.
Look,
It's
I'm
just
ready for y'all to.
understand stuff.
Y'all about to kick me
Look,
pretty soon.
I understand how you work, Avery.
Guys,
You
they're
trying to
work
help
me
you
pretty
so
soon.
you can make shorts. You do this
We're
so you
trying
can
to
make
help you
shorts,
kick
so
me
that
pretty
you can
soon.
try to show that you are on some moral high horse. or
1,
that
2,
you're-
3 of you guys
know,
that are too
you're-
nervous
you're-
to actually
you're-
have this conversation. Look at them.
You call us playing the victim, and yet you're playing the victim. Look at me. Look
It's
at
me against y'all, man. I'm chilling.
So at the end of the day, all of this that's on screen is from Tafsir
Ibn
Ibn
Kathir.
Kathir. Whenever it says Ibn Abi Hatim recorded, this is Ibn Kathir saying Ibn Abi Hatim recorded. Everything
Are those
here
Ibn Kathir's
is an
words?
English
But Brandon,
translation.
look.
Are those
It says,
Ibn Kathir's
as
words?
All of this is
One
Ibn
second.
Kathir's words.
As for Allah's book,
So he just said all of it is Ibn Kathir's words, guys.
Hold on,
So
one second,
not
one
even
second.
they
Be
understand
quiet.
what they're reading
One
when it comes to
second. Be
Tafsir.
quiet.
Well,
Be
we
quiet.
do.
One second.
So are these all Ibn Kathir's words, Hamza?
Okay. Do you not understand what Ibn Kathir does? or
Yes,
not?
he quotes people. Are these his words?
Right. 1 second, Watson.
He
What
quotes
did you-
people.
right. So he quoted
Quran, he
Bukhari.
quotes a hadith.
Yeah.
He
quotes
quoted
Hadith.
he quoted Bukhari. He
What's-
quoted
what's-
Ibn Abi Hatim. He quoted Wahb ibn
Right.
Nabi.
Okay. You said you made this claim that this second part isn't by Ibn Kathir. It's by Ibn Hatim.
Hold
Is that
on,
what you
one second.
said?
I'm showing you
It's
live.
not
As
correct.
for Allah,
He,
one
he
second.
quotes he quotes Ibn Abi Hatim.
One second, Ramsey.
And-
1 second.
Yeah, let me answer Hamza. He asked me a question. He quotes Ibn Abi Hatim.
Yes.
What I referenced was specifically Bukhari's quote of Ibn Abbas. That's
And you
why.
intentionally
That's why the
omitted
bottom
what
part,
comes
guys.
after.
Hamza, let
And you
me finish
intentionally
answering
omitted
Hamza.
And
what
this
comes
is why
Can I
I'm going to put
finish?
on
Can I
screen
finish
when
answering Hamza?
when Bukhari quotes
my
Ibn
goodness,
Abbas,
this is
which is right
crazy.
here,
This is crazy.
right
guys.
here. No,
This is
this is not
crazy.
crazy.
This is
Right
free
here
talk,
on
you mate.
screen,
Guys, they
if
muted me
you
one more
look
time.
at the actual words,
This is too
he
easy,
even
man.
says that this is a
This is
weak
too
hadith.
easy. This is too easy.
This is a weak hadith. It is too easy.
This is
It's a
too
weak hadith, man.
Wait, who says it's
It
weak?
is a
So we've got 3 of the so-called top Muslims up here against Avery, and not any of them will let him speak. They keep muting him and trying to silence him, and he's making them look stupid.
Hold on, because you guys are bringing up.
No,
too
what
much
was that
stuff. Let me
hadith
address
number you
one-
were bringing
let me
us?
address one thing at a time.
No, it's the
Muslim
same. It's the
cowboy.
same point.
Wait, stop, Hamza. Let me address
Okay.
Muslim cowboy. Muslim cowboy, you said
Yeah.
that he says that this is weak.
yes. When he's
Where did he say
quoting
that?
Ibn Abbas in this,
Uh-huh.
Bukhari sometimes refers to weak hadith in chapter headings.
Where does he say this is
for the
weak?
hadith itself?
Where does he say this is a weak statement?
Here in the chapter heading.
So he says
This is a weak statement.
Wait, just to be clear, you're saying in this statement he says this statement by Ibn Abbas is weak.
Yes.
Okay, can you show me? Can you highlight the part where it says it's weak?
Okay, Avery, you don't understand. You're trying to speak to things about you don't
Oh
understand.
no.
I'll give you an example.
We got resources. Hold on.
Do
Let
you,
me
do you
do it.
understand? Do you understand what it means?
Don't put your cape on yet. Don't put your cape on
Avery,
yet.
Ramsey, just a second.
Don't put your cape on
When
yet.
if
And
I'm
he's even
talking,
saying right
let me
here-
talk. When you're talking, I won't talk, Ramsey. Okay. Let me just
Yeah.
explain something to Avery. Do you understand what it means when Bukhari doesn't give a number to a narration? Do you understand?
Hold on. Let Muslim cowboy
No,
solidify.
answer that question first of
Let him
all. Do
solidify
you
this.
understand it or not?
Let him solidify this. What
Do
did
you
that say right
understand it
there?
or not?
Hold on.
He will.
Hold on,
He
Hamza.
will lock it in. He will.
Hold on,
I'm just
Hamza.
asking you, Avery.
Cowboy.
I'm trying to
What
understand
does
your
that highlighted
understanding.
version say?
Avery, do you
Yeah,
understand?
I know, because he's caught. What does it say
no,
right
it's
there?
Nobody's caught, mate.
Okay,
Only
just-
your court.
So
Only your court.
stop putting on your cape.
Okay.
Let
I'll
him
say
talk.
it again to you.
Hold on,
I'll
hold
ask
on,
you the
hold on,
question
guys,
again.
Hold on 1 second.
We're going to test your knowledge of understanding what's going on.
He go.
Okay. Ramsey, please, forgive me, please.
Logic is going to put on his apron. He about to cook. There it is.
That stupid apron on. Yeah, right, mate. You're delusional, dude.
Hold
Look
on
at
a
this
second,
guy.
fellas.
I'm a performing seal.
Hey,
Anyway,
hold on a
Right.
second,
Anyway,
fellas.
so let's show your audience your
Hold on a
understanding of
second,
this.
fellas, because
Let's demonstrate.
Hamza,
Let's show-
Ramsey, and Muslim
let's
cowboy
show
are
it.
both putting all three on the skillet.
Let's show it.
Yeah, let's show it. All right.
Okay. So can you explain to your audience, right,
Not yet.
what it means when Bukhari doesn't put a number to his hadith?
Not yet. Not yet.
No, you have to.
Yeah,
You have to.
in a
It's
second.
the question.
In a second.
Can I answer the question,
First,
please? mate?
first we're gonna establish.
No,
Hey,
we will
Muslim
establish
Cowboy,
it. We will
highlight the
establish
part
it.
where. Hey, Hamza, relax.
It's all highlighted.
No,
So right
no,
here,
no.
the chapter heading,
Highlight the part where
and,
you said
and that which
statement by Ibn
written,
Abbas is weak, please.
this is mentioned by other hadith scholars that
You said you said in the header. You said in the header.
No, I said this. The header itself is weak.
Well, but wait, no. You said that Bukhari. You said that Bukhari
Put
says
weak
in the
hadith
header that it's weak.
in
Now-
its chapter headings.
So now this is different now, guys.
Hey, Avery, we're teaching you here.
See, guys,
School's open.
when all you got to do is press
Avery,
these guys
school's
when they get
open.
caught.
So when you look at this,
Avery,
All you got to do is
do you
press them
not
when they get
agree,
caught.
Chef Avery?
Avery,
Do you not
Avery.
agree that what is in the chapter heading is not what is in the hadith?
No.
Do you agree or not agree?
No, I do not. I believe that the
So
you have.
you believe that what is in the chapter heading
Let me
is the exact same wording as the hadith itself.
Can I answer?
I'm asking yes or no.
Okay.
Yes or no question.
Let me answer.
No, yes or no. Is the chapter
I'm gonna
heading the
answer- I'm
exact
gonna
same
answer
as the
in full.
hadith?
I'm gonna answer in full.
He's running away. Is the chapter heading
now
the
I'm
same as
running
the
away,
hadith?
guys.
You are. I mean, you
Now
won't
I'm
answer it.
running away
Is
when I
the
can't
chapter
even
heading
speak?
the same as the hadith?
I'm gonna just wait till you let me speak.
Is the
I don't-
chapter heading the same as the hadith?
Let me know
You
when
said it's the same. You said no, it's not different. You said it's the same. So his Avery's statement.
Let me know
is
when you want me
the
to
chapter
speak.
headings. I asked you a question. You won't answer it.
I'm waiting to speak.
Brandon,
No,
I
you're
sent
not.
you the reference.
I've asked you the question and you won't answer it.
I'm just waiting.
No, well, you're not waiting because
Okay.
we've allowed you to speak and you won't speak.
So Ramsey got caught. Hamza had to shut him up. Now it's Brandon's turn.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
No,
not.
no,
By the
no,
way,
no,
Brandon,
no, no,
Brandon,
no,
Brandon,
no.
I just sent you the reference. I just sent you the reference.
Ramsey, calm down, man. Hamza
I
told
asked you a question. You
to
didn't answer it. What happened? I asked you a
told you
question.
to calm down.
I asked you a
Relax.
question. I asked you a question. You didn't answer it.
Logos.
I asked you a question. You didn't answer it. Yeah? I asked you a very simple question. Yeah? And you did your stake all salesman tactics. That's what you do, mate. Because you don't answer questions. Your
Guys,
English
bro.
don't work with me, dude. Your rhetoric don't
Guys,
work
bro,
with me.
in a serious.
I asked
Avery,
questions.
on a
My
serious.
questions are
Avery, let me ask you a question.
Nobody's
this highlighted
able to learn from
section-
this. Nobody's
Does
able to learn
this
from this.
Avery, does this
So why you
highlighted
asking me
section have
another
a number? Avery, does this highlighted section have a number?
It doesn't have a number. Now, can I
Okay,
expound
so
on
it's not part of the
that? Can I
collection.
expound on that? Actually.
Oh.
So now,
what do you know?
so wait, so are you saying
Brandon, show this
are you
to
saying
Scott.
that hadith headers are not part of hadith?
It's not
They
numbered.
don't have to be. They're not always part of the hadith.
Wait,
And
that's
it's
not what I asked
very
you.
clear.
Brandon, I sent you the reference that repeats
Guys,
him.
let him answer the question. Stop trying to help him. Brandon,
There's no,
Are you-
there's no
are-
need to help
are-
me.
are you saying that headers in hadith collection are not part of the hadith collection?
Many of the time, no, they're not. part
Many of the
hadith
time, no, they're not, but sometimes they are. Is that correct?
Sometimes they are,
All
and
right.
if they're given a number, they are.
No,
Here,
they don't
is
have
there
to
a
be
number?
given number. They don't
You're-
have to
you're
be
right.
given a number.
But does this one have a number?
Yeah. So
What's
did
that,
you know?
Brandon?
Did you know that your sources quote Ibn Abbas's statement?
Avery, can you tell me where you get that information
Ibn-
from?
Ibn
One
Qayyim-
second,
Ibn-
Avery, you got to answer my questions, mate.
Wait,
You
wait.
got to answer questions.
Hamza, why is
No,
it that every
make
time
it-
I'm talking,
I am not going to allow you. No.
Hamza's trying to
I'll
interrupt
explain.
me?
I'll explain. I'll
why is
explain
he
why I'm
trying to
interrupting you.
interrupt me every time
I'll
I'm
explain why I'm
talking?
interrupting.
Man,
I'll explain why I'm
let the
interrupting.
stove heat up just a little bit, brother. Just a
I'll
little
explain
bit.
why I'm interrupting.
No,
yeah?
I don't
When you
want. I
start
don't
making
care why
false
you
claims.
don't interrupt me at all.
No. You're going to get fact checked here, bro. You ain't
No,
going to get
don't
away with your
interrupt
nonsense.
me at all.
Your
We're gonna fact
people
check
lap
each
it
other.
up. They think you know what you're talking about.
we can
We're going to
fact check
demonstrate
each
today you
other,
don't know what
man.
you're talking about. Very, very
We
simple.
can fact check each
So
other.
I'll say it
yo.
again to you.
What we
You
doing
made a
here?
claim. I made a claim. You made the
You're
claim,
making
right?
a fool of
The-
yourself
the
is what you're
hadith-
doing.
I think that the Three Stooges are making a fool of themselves.
Well, no, we see
Nah,
you
well,
running from the question.
Says the guy who's
But
wearing a
you see me
We're
cosplay
going to
dealing
outfit.
demonstrate
with
your
the
ignorance
question,
today.
and as soon as you get
We
cornered,
ain't going to
one
get
tries
away.
to ask
the
We're going to get away with
cosplay
your false
artist.
premises and building your arguments on false premises.
Hey
It's just so
guys,
happens,
this is all good,
all
man.
right? Your audience will lap it up. We don't. Okay.
That's
You
all.
said we told
Your
you something.
audience is my
One
audience.
second.
You didn't even know
One
that.
second. We said to you, you said to us you
No,
were going
you
to bring
cut
the
me
number
off.
of
Do
the
you think
hadith.
I'm going to listen to
First
you?
thing,
You cut me off.
Avery, do you have the number of the hadith you
Hamza,
promised John you
Hamza,
was
you
going to
was
bring?
cutting me
Or not?
off, bro. What do you expect us to be?
Do you have the number of the hadith?
Notice that.
Support you.
Notice,
You
by the
said
way,
you was going to
guys,
bring.
when Hamza came to my channel,
Oh,
I
stop
let him
whinging. Stop
uninterrupted.
whining to your crowd. Stop
I let him
whining to
speak.
them. Stop whining.
Their platform, I can't
You
even.
know what?
get
If
three
you
words
answered
out.
the questions,
I can't
you'd
even
be
get
able
3
to
words
speak.
out.
He's just gonna keep playing the victim. He's just gonna keep playing the victim.
And that's all he does.
Perpetual
That's what he
victim.
wants to do.
These
To
guys are
show
perpetual.
wine to his people.
Why
You know nothing.
why don't we just let people
Why are you
talk?
afraid of the question?
Why don't
Why are
we
you afraid of the question?
allow each other to
Why can't
talk?
you just answer the question
Why
without
don't we
whining?
allow each other to talk?
Can't you answer the question without whining?
Why don't we allow each other to talk?
All right. So answer the question.
So let's relax. Let's let
Okay.
each
What's
other
my
talk.
question? What's my question?
Look, Hamza, you're asking me about the number, okay? So you
No,
asked me about the number.
What did I ask you?
Muslim Cowboy asked me about the header. Rumsey asked me about the top tier. Notice
Avery,
these were. Let me finish,
all the same
dude.
thing,
Oh my
mate.
goodness. Good Lord.
Avery,
These
it's all
were
the same
3
thing.
different questions. These were 3
Avery,
different questions that I've
It's all
dealt
the same
with.
topic, mate.
I dealt with Rumsey's Tafsir of
didn't.
his lie. He got caught.
No, you
I
didn't.
dealt with
Did
Muslim
not, did not,
Cowboys lie
did not,
about it
did
saying in the header that it's weak and it doesn't
No, you
say
didn't.
that. And then
Didn't.
now I'm dealing with you. So can I deal with y'all one time?
I'll
One
say
at a time?
something. You didn't do what you just said you did.
Brandon, I'm sorry. I'm Brandon. There's a problem here. There's a problem here. Number one, Avery, you did not catch me on anything. The Tafsir says, as for books of Allah, this is a quotation.
Who says
they are
that?
still preserved. I'm going to tell you, shut up.
Yeah, who says
as
it?
for
Just
Allah's
who
books,
says it?
you would know by now if you'd shut up. As for Allah's books, they are still preserved and cannot be changed. Ibn Hatim recorded this statement.
Oh.
However, this is the part I read.
Who did I quote?
However,
Who did I quote?
for this. Let me cook. Hold on, be quiet. Let me cook.
Mhm.
However, if Wahhab meant the books that are currently in the book, the hands of the people of the book,
Mhm.
then we should state there is no doubt they altered,
Mhm.
distorted, added to, and deleted from them.
Nice.
That is indeed the words of Ibn Kathir. You are the liar. You have been caught. You should burn your hat because you got cooked.
All right, now, thank you. See,
If you want these
notice-
sunglasses, I can get you a free
I
pair. of
appreciate you,
sunglasses.
Rumsey. So notice how I let you speak. I'm not afraid of anything you bring because you don't got anything, bruh. So now let me address you. So this is what you did at best, Rumsey. You actually put Ibn Abi Hatim and Wahb bin Munabi on the skillet themselves. You did a great job doing that because this is what you did. All you did, Rumsey, now pay attention. What you did is you showed how Ibn Abi Hatim contradicts what Wahb bin Munabi says. Because Wahb bin Munabi says, let me finish. Dude,
no,
finish.
what he's
saying that
you're not reading what Ibn Kathir is even saying.
One second. Look.
This is
1 second.
amazing.
It says,
Rumsey, I let you talk, did I not?
Shut up.
I let you
As for
talk. No,
Allah's
look
books,
at you.
they
Look
are
at
still
him.
preserved. Mute this guy.
I let you go.
Look,
Yeah, mute me, guys.
he keeps lying
Look, he's
to his
telling them to
teeth.
mute me
He
now.
can't take the L.
Because you're
This
caught
guy can't
again.
take the L.
All
Hold
you
on, be
did
quiet.
was show
Brandon, mute
that
this
they
guy.
contradict each
It
other.
says, as
So
for
what you have
Allah's
in the
books,
Tafsir
Brandon,
are
I'm
two
gonna talk over him.
scholars
Mute him.
that contradict each other. And they
Look
muted
at
me,
this.
guys.
As for Allah's
muted me
books,
again.
watch this. As for
Guys,
Allah's
they're
books,
gonna
they are
keep
still
muting me
preserved.
because they're
Be
scared.
quiet.
They cannot
Be
handle
quiet.
this.
Be quiet.
They
Be
cannot
quiet.
handle
Let me be
this.
scared.
Look,
Let me be scared.
Avery,
You guys
whenever
are
you want to
cowards,
speak, I'll
man.
let you speak.
You guys are
What's up?
cowards.
I'll
It
let you
says,
speak,
as
Avery.
for-
No, but no,
He's
you're cutting me off
He's
right
trying
now.
to save
You're muting me.
face now. He's trying to save
You're
face
muting
now.
me, Brandon.
He knows he was aware of
Brandon
this
is
and
muting me.
intentionally omitted it.
He's
Now he's
muting
trying
me,
to
ladies and gentlemen.
As for the book, as for
afraid of
Allah's books,
debate,
they are still
afraid of
preserved
debate.
and cannot be
They're
changed.
cowards.
Ibn Hatim
They are
recorded
cowards.
this statement. Ibn Hatim
They are
recorded this
cowards.
statement. Ibn Hatim recorded which statement?
Absolute
This previous
cowards.
statement right here. The next
This is what
part,
happens when you go on the platform.
however,
The
if
biggest
Wahab, this
of
is by
them, the
Ibn
best of
Kathir.
them, can't deal with
However,
you.
if Wahab meant
Because this
the
stuff
books
is
are currently
irrefutable.
in the hands
The
of the
best that they
people of the
got
book,
are
then we
stuff
should
that's gonna
state
show
that
that
there
their
is
stuff
no
contradicts
doubt that
Like the
they
best that they got,
altered,
They have me muted
distorted,
on Muslim
added
Cowboy
to,
channel, though.
and deleted from them. This is Ibn Kathir's words. Avery, put your head on the chopping block. For God's sake, take that hat off. You should be on the chopping block right now. You've been chopped. Everyone, you know that cooking show? You've been chopped, Avery. Very simple. These are the words of Ibn Kathir. You intentionally omitted them. I am not lying. I am not misrepresenting you. You've been caught on a blatant, intentional hiding of this information. You intentionally hid this information. No, you said it yourself. You read the
Rumsey.
He said it himself. He read the Tafsir, but intentionally omitted this. You have been exposed. Take the L. You've been chopped.
Brandon, is it my turn?
Avery. Yep,
Okay.
go ahead.
I appreciate it. So, what Rumsey you have done is you've made things worse. You made matters worse, my guy. And now my apron is getting a little dirty, man, from cooking you this good. What you have done, look, he's already interrupted. What you have done is you have shown that Ibn Abi Hatim and Wahb bin Munabi contradict each other. Wahb bin Munabi is very clear, ladies and gentlemen, and he read it, that none of Allah's books have been changed. They remain as Allah revealed them. That's what he says. And what he continues to say is, but they rely on books that they wrote themselves. So the Torah and the Gospel, according to Wahb bin Munabi, are unchanged. They have it. They haven't changed the actual books of Allah, but what they've done is they've made books that they've made up themselves, and they claim it's the word of God. And what the next, what Ibn Abi Hatim says is that if Wahb bin Munabi is talking about, you know, the books that they have, then we should take the position that those actually are distorted and they've corrupted them. So he contradicts what Wahb bin Munabi says. So what you're showing me, Ramzi, is that your scholars contradict each other. So you pick and choose, man. You're driving the bus. Look, you got the key.
At the end of the day,
this is Ibn Kathir's statement.
Hey, just
Ramzi,
are you that slow?
Ramzi, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just 20 seconds.
We're
arguing over. Just 20 seconds.
No, I understand that.
20 seconds.
I understand that he didn't mention it yesterday.
Please,
he didn't
20
read the whole
seconds
thing.
to land, please. 20
This guy
seconds.
is slow.
20 seconds to land. So,
but look,
Ramzi got caught. Please, 20, just literally it's 20 seconds. Like that's at most that all I need to just land my
point. Don't beg like your God did. Don't beg like your God did.
So where Ramzi messed up,
So
where Ramzi messed up, guys, he lied about me misquoting the Tafsir. I specifically mentioned Bukhari quoting Ibn Abbas. I didn't mention anybody else about the lower parts. So I quoted exactly what I said I was going to quote.
No, but that's incorrect.
And the later part of the Tafsir contradicts
you
didn't.
That's incorrect.
You omitted information. Are you a buffoon?
You're done. You're done.
You omitted information.
You're
You
Avery and Ramzi, no more done stuff. I'm tired of the childish talk. Let's try to have a really intellectual conversation, because I want progress to be made here. Look, you don't have to agree with us. I don't care. I mean, you have a different belief, whatever. But at least let's give the respect to what we're looking at, the respect it deserves. If we're looking at, you know, Christian sources, then we're going to give it the respect that they're writing about, whether we agree with it or not. And I'm asking both of you to do this. Let's like take the conversation.
You lying piece of You do not respect any Christian scriptures, any church fathers, or anything. Shut your mouth, Woody.
The Qadr of Allah, you have the Qadariyya, you have a lot of people who have had beliefs in Islamic history that we don't hold in our traditional Ahlul Sunnah. So you might even have different opinion, you know, a debate with us than you would have with a Shia or with an Ismaili or with a, an extreme Sufi or whatever, right? So at the end of the day, people, ulama, having differences of opinion on things is not a problem. But the key here that I want to point out is that right here, when it talks about, however, the people misguide others by addition and false interpretation, relying on books that they wrote themselves, we're saying that is the Bible. And that is what John was saying, is that these other books that they're writing is not the Torah and the Injil. Because if someone takes the Quran, and the reason this is my belief of it, if I take a Quran and I take out a few pages, and I add stuff to it, and then I give it to my children, that's no longer the Quran that I gave them. But have I changed the Quran? No, I changed books that I wrote with myself, other things that I've given misinterpretations of myself. But the Quran will always be preserved. And this is what's interesting about that same hadith that's mentioned about Ibn Abbas in Sahih Bukhari in verse number 55. It's talking about the Lawh al-Mahfuz. Bal huwa fi Qur'anin Majid fi Lawh al-Mahfuz. The Quran is preserved in the Lawh al-Mahfuz with the other revelations. So
I wonder if they're going to let
Allah
Avery
will preserve whatever He preserves in the Lawh al-Mahfuz, because it can't be distorted from there. But on earth, anybody can take a Quran, they can take a Bible, or they can take the Injil and Torah, the book that was given to Noah. We don't know what it was. We don't have it anymore, but it doesn't mean that Noah wasn't given revelation, and other prophets who were given revelation doesn't mean that weren't. I mean, even the Bible itself, it talks about the books of Nathan. We don't have a book of Nathan in the Bible. We have Nathan mentioned, but we don't have the book that was mentioned in the Bible itself, talking about a book that was given to him that he wrote from. And there's other examples of this. So just because we don't have something doesn't mean that it's removed from the Lawh al-Mahfuz. Does that make sense?
I understand what you're saying. Can I give a little response to that? My thoughts on what you just said? Okay.
Yeah, sure thing.
So look, when we continue the Tafsir, right? Continuing the Tafsir, he actually qualifies what he means by we should say that these books are distorted and changed. Now, talking about omission of information, let's make sure that we don't omit information. It says, for instance, the Arabic versions of these books contain tremendous error, many additions and deletions, and an enormous misinterpretation. So he's not even talking about the actual, he's talking about translations of the actual scriptures. Then he says, those who rendered these translations have incorrect comprehension in most, rather all of these translations. That's
in the second part, but the first part, it says, however, if the books that are currently in the hands of the people of the book, then we should state that there's no doubt.
Well, no, because he finishes it.
For instance, the Arabic version. So it's making a difference.
No, he doesn't.
Right? It's saying all of that which is in their hands.
No,
but there's no doubt that it's altered and distorted.
No, it doesn't. No,
for instance, the Arabic versions, which they had other access to, they contain tremendous error.
No, let me finish it. I wasn't done, bro. For example, I didn't interrupt anybody, man. Can I just?
You're right, and I appreciate that.
All right, so can I
didn't mean. You're not the only one on stage.
Can I finish?
If I was to say right now, the Bible has been corrupted. For instance,
I didn't get to finish my thought.
One second.
You interjected. Finish my thought.
If I was to say the Bible is corrupted, for instance, the KJV,
right?
Be quiet. Just be quiet. If I was to say the Bible is corrupted, I know you're scared. I know you're scared.
You said it would allow me to speak, but now I'm not able to speak right now.
Keep whining. If I was to say right now,
Ramsey, let him respond to what the cowboy just said.
Thank you.
I'm trying to. If I'll just make this way.
You're not.
If I say the Bible's been corrupted,
you should just sit back, dude. Just let me and Brandon.
Just let him respond to what the cowboy just said.
Yeah,
and then you can respond to what he
you're
said.
nobody.
So cowboy, I understand everything that you're saying, right? As for Allah's books, they are still preserved and cannot be changed. Right, but then he says, Ibn Abi Hatim recorded this statement. However, if Wahb bin Munabi meant the books that are currently in the hands of the people of the book, currently in the hands, then we should state that there is no doubt about that they altered, distorted, and deleted them. Right? For instance, so what is it that they have in their hands according to this statement? For instance, they have translations of their scriptures, not the actual scripture. They have the translations, Arabic versions of them. Right? Now, when we go down to it, as we just to save time, I already quoted that part. He says at the bottom, look, if Wahb meant the books of Allah that he has with him, then indeed these books are preserved and were never.
As I said,
changed,
with
right?
the Lawh al-Mahfuz.
So you're talking about
above in the heavens,
right? You're talking about the tablets. So what I'm saying here is the stuff that he's saying are distorted are not even the actual scriptures, but are translations of the scriptures, not even the Hebrew.
We're not. No, it's not even translations. It's talking about before it says that. Before it says translation, if it means the books that are currently in the hands, Baina Aydihim, right? Because the Jews of Medina, it is known that their books were in Hebrew, and one of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, went and learned Hebrew in an authentic hadith. I'm not sure if it was Anas ibn Malik, but he went and learned Hebrew so that he could have. They could have discourse between them and other delegations, right? So we do know that they did have it in Hebrew as well as Arabic. So it was in Arabic for sure. But this is just right here where it says, for instance, I believe that this is just telling us that they're an example of what they did have at that time to the Ibn Kathir and Ibn Abi Hatim. They are saying, well, we have these Arabic ones, so these have a lot of tremendous errors, etc., etc. But the first statement is saying, however, if he means the books that are currently in the hands, this means any of the books that are in their hands.
Brandon,
that's what it seems like the text is saying.
I have to add this, Brandon. If I was to say right now, the Bible, watch this. If I was to say the people of the Bible has been corrupted, altered, distorted, added to, and deleted from it. For instance, the KJV, the story of the adulterous woman, is fake news. Does that mean that I'm only acknowledging the KJV is corrupted? No. That's not the only thing. That's an example. Avery's trying to say that this example, I agree. He gives this example, but nowhere does he limit it to this example. He says, for instance, in other words, this is just one instance. This is one example. Again, this is just Avery's special pleading. He makes it crystal clear. Once again, this is a statement from Ibn Kathir. He quotes Ibn Abi Hatim. However, if Wahab meant the books that are currently in the hands of, he quotes Ibn Abi Hatim, and then he's explaining what Wahab said earlier. He says, what do you call it? However, if Wahhab meant the books that are currently in the hands of the people of the book, then we should state, this is Ibn Kathir speaking, Avery, explicitly said, we should state that there is no doubt that they altered, distorted, added to, and deleted from them. So it's very crystal clear. I know clear as black and white, clear as day is still never going to be good enough for you. Regardless, it's clear as day what Ibn Kathir is saying here, and you intentionally omitted this. I'm sticking to that. You intentionally omitted this knowing what it says. You can keep smiling, but you've been chopped. The chef has been chopped. Very simple. And then it says, for instance, and it gives the example of Arabic versions. The instance is not all encompassing. It's an example.
All right. Can I respond?
At the end of the day,
okay, I can respond.
I mean, for us, I have no problem if a person even comes and says that, okay, well, the books that are even with them in the Arabic, at the end of the day, we have narrations that have been preserved telling us what they had, what they didn't have, and it differs to the Bible that we have today. And so for me, I would say that even this, whichever one is closer to the Torah that was revealed to Moses, closer to the Injil that was revealed to Jesus, there is a discrepancy, right? And I think that is all that John was trying to say yesterday, is that there's no monolith, right, in manuscript tradition and what different communities have in different places.
Yeah. Is it all right? So okay. So this is where we're getting mixed up here. When Ibn Abbas says that the words cannot be changed, and then Wahb bin Munabi goes into more detail and says that none. Let's just read what he says, man, because he doesn't explain what he says. He contradicts what Wahb bin Munabi says. Wahb bin Munabi says the Torah and the Injil remain as Allah revealed them, and no letter in them was removed. However, people misguide others by addition and false interpretation, relying on books that they wrote themselves. So they have possession of the Torah and the gospel. They remain unchanged. However, they abandon those and some of them start relying on books that they wrote themselves, trying to pose it as if it's God's word. Ibn Kathir contradicts what Wahb bin Munabi says and says, well, actually, we have to stop you.
We have to stop you at this point.
Let me finish, man.
No, you can't. You
guys spoke back to back 3 times. I didn't get this.
No, but you can't keep doing this.
Well, you can't
keep showing this ignorance.
You guys can't keep doing what you're doing.
No.
You can say that it's ignorant all day. I can say that you're ignorant, but I still didn't interrupt, bro.
No, but you can't keep.
Let's have decorum.
You can't keep doing what you're doing.
Let's have decorum.
You can't say Ibn Kathir contradicted.
He did. He contradicted.
This is all Ibn Kathir.
This is what it is.
We're just reporting what's been said by people.
So let me show you.
And it's just his opinion, mate.
All right. So let me.
No. The whole point is this.
No, you're not going to cut me off. I'm not done. You're not going to cut me off.
No. This is you are done.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry for you, but you're not.
It's irrelevant.
I want to move. Hey, Avery, can we move on to a different point? Because at the end of the day, this is just Ibn Kathir's writing down different people's words.
I have no problem moving on, right? But you gotta at least.
I know you don't.
You gotta let me respond when you guys speak 3 back to back, and I don't interrupt not one.
I didn't speak.
And I know you didn't. I didn't say all 3 of you. Muslim Cowboy spoke uninterrupted. Rumsey came in and gave his thoughts uninterrupted, and then Muslim Cowboy added in again. So they spoke 3 times back to back. I didn't speak once. I waited patiently.
Listen, so remember, I was the one who.
So I don't understand. Speak, mate. So I don't understand why I can't.
So do you acknowledge you were wrong? Ibn Kathir does say this. Or were you wrong earlier?
When I was in the middle of speaking, you interrupted me. So
were you wrong, Avery?
No, I interrupted when you say things that are not true.
I could have interrupted when the Cowboy or Rumsey said something that I disagreed with.
As I exposed you.
That's not how decorum.
Who says this? Who's saying?
Anyway, so I'm gonna continue now, right?
Let him speak.
He's never gonna admit it.
I've got 2 major points I want to ask him about, so let him continue this.
Fine.
He's never gonna admit
relevance.
Yeah, just finish this, and we're gonna.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to move on to the next question.
Thank you.
Then tell us what point you think you demonstrated.
So Ibn Kathir contradicts Wahb bin Munabi when Wahb bin Munabi says that not a single letter has been changed from Allah's books, but that they've only wrote different books that they rely on themselves. Ibn Kathir says, well, you know what? Actually, the books that they have right now, they actually have been changed. They have been distorted. They have deletions in them and alterations. Wahb bin Munabi says not a single letter of them has been removed. So that's where the contention is.
From what?
So the reason
the books that Allah has with him.
The reason why it's relevant The reason why
Avery,
my
what
quote
Avery?
was relevant-
Wahab,
Stop talking.
Avery,
Shut up,
Avery.
stop talking.
Wahab meant
Shut
the
up,
books
stop
that
talking.
Allah has
Shut
written.
up, stop
Avery, be
talking,
quiet.
please.
Avery,
The reason
Avery,
why
you
what
be
I
quiet.
said is
Be
relevant
quiet.
in the
Avery,
debate.
stop playing the
Look
victim.
at these
Stop
guys,
playing the
man.
victim.
Look at these
Stop playing the
guys.
victim.
Look,
Stop playing the
look
victim.
at these guys.
Stop playing the victim.
Look at these guys.
Stop playing the victim.
Stop playing
No one
panic
feels
mode.
sorry for you.
Stop playing
No
the
one's
bot.
sorry for you.
Stop playing
No
the
one. Actually, I
robot.
do feel sorry.
Stop playing the robot. So
Wahab
the
meant
reason
the
why
books. I'll complain about
why this was
Wahab
relevant,
meant
guys,
the
in the
books
debate.
that Allah. Wahab
Hey,
meant the
Brandon,
books of
can you
Allah
mute
that
him?
He has with Him.
Brandon, can you
These things
mute
get you.
Rumsey?
Ramsey, let him finish real quick because
Okay,
I
thank
want to
you.
move on to the next point.
So the
He's never
reason
gonna
why
admit
the reason why
it's
this
right
was
about it.
relevant in the debate, ladies and gentlemen, is because I wasn't giving Ibn Kathir's thoughts on this because Ibn Kathir is not Ibn Abbas.
Intentionally.
I was given Ibn Abbas's thoughts and his commentary on this from Bukhari, not Ibn Kathir's thoughts. Now, if
You quoted the Tafsir.
if
You
oh
mentioned
boy
it.
wanted to bring up Ibn Kathir's thoughts, that would have been part of the discussion, and I would have shown how he contradicts Ibn Abbas and Wabin Munabi.
Ibn
That just would have
Kathir
been fun.
just narrates what different people are saying. That's really all of it.
But then he
he's
gives,
doing.
then he gives
That's
his,
why he allows and he puts in different people's opinions.
I agree, but here he begins to give his opinion right here, right in this bottom
No,
paragraph.
he's not giving. That's not his opinion.
Wait,
He's saying
It is his
Wahhab meant this, because when he quotes Wahhab ibn Munabbih, when he just does naqala, which is to just transmit, he doesn't say what he means because he just said the books of Allah are preserved, which on its face every Muslim has to agree. We agree that the Torah and Injil are preserved.
Yeah.
The ones with
How?
the ones
How?
with Allah.
Allah. That's why he's saying if that's what he meant, then they're preserved and they were never changed. But he's saying if he means the books that are with their hands, this isn't the Injil and the Torah, but rather the books that were written with their hands.
And who's giving that opinion right there?
He's explaining what Wahhab meant.
He's explaining what Wahhab meant.
So
if
he's
that's what
giving
he
his,
meant.
so he's giving his
Guy you
opinion
quoted.
on what
Yeah, it's Ibn Kathir. It's Ibn Kathir.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So Ibn Kathir
So he's not contradicting him.
is
He's not
giving his
contradiction, is it?
opinion. He's giving his
not a
opinion right here. This is his view. Wabin
It's not a
Munabi
contradiction.
doesn't say this. He says not a single letter or anything has been removed, right?
And he's explaining what that meant.
Ibn Kathir gives his opinion on what the position should be on what Wabin Munabi is
He's
saying.
explaining what Wahhab meant. That's not a contradiction.
That's what the contention is.
That's not a contradiction.
It is
he's explaining what Wahhab meant. You don't like his explanation. That's
No,
why.
he's
It's not a
contradicting
contradiction. It's not a no. It's not a
He says
contradiction.
Wab meant this, but then contradicts what Wab says.
Excuse me. It does
No,
not.
no,
It
no,
is
no,
not a
no, no, no,
contradiction.
no, no.
It contradicts
It's
your
an
understanding.
explanation. It's a clarification of
And
what
by the
he
way,
said.
I like how you admit.
In case people like you misunderstand it, Ibn Kathir is helping you out.
You
So-
know what's crazy? Hamza? He
the
just
whole
admitted
point-
that Ibn Kathir is the one who said all this. So thank you, Avery, for admitting you
But no,
lied.
this whole
Is
contention of what
No,
was
you
being
lied
said.
earlier.
Okay.
You lied earlier.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, 1 second. Who
You-
says this?
You said
Whose
that
words
the
are these?
Ibn Abbas
Whose words are these?
You said that the
Whose words are these?
you
Whose words
said
are
that
these?
the Ibn
Whose
Abbas
words are these?
You said that the
You
Ibn
said
Abbas
earlier these are the words of
was
Ibn
Ibn
Kathir.
Kathir. You liar. You got caught
You
earlier.
said these
I
are
was
the words
quoting
of Ibn
Ibn
Kathir.
Abbas earlier from Sahih Bukhari.
Hold
You
on.
said, no, those are Ibn Kathir's
Brandon,
words.
Brandon,
Oh yes,
Those are
yes,
Ibn
yes,
Kathir.
yes, yes. Okay, okay.
Exactly.
You
Hold
only
on,
quoted
hold on.
Sahih.
Exactly.
Everyone, hold on.
Brandon,
Hamza.
1 second.
Quoted Sahih
Brandon,
Bukhari.
Ramsey, Hamza.
Ramsey,
Hamza, go.
you
Did
said
you
you
not
were
Yeah,
say
quoting
that
Sahih.
take a break. Take a
Ramsey.
break, Ramsey. Take a break. Sit out now.
Okay, you said that you were quoting Sahih Bukhari. Can you give us this hadith number, please?
So this is in the book of Tawheed. It doesn't have a
No, give us the
particular number.
hadith number.
It doesn't have a
please.
particular number. It doesn't have, and
It doesn't have a hadith number.
it doesn't
What
have
does
to
it
have a
mean
particular
according to Islamic jurisprudence when there's no hadith number?
You tell me.
No, you seem
No,
to
no,
know.
no.
You're
You tell me.
you're here cooking. Tell us.
No. You tell me. Since you're
No, no,
are you
no.
saying- you're saying
You're
that
the
this
one-
is relevant.
You're the one who brought a hadith with no number. What does it
Wait,
mean?
no. But so hold on a second. I brought a statement in Bukhari with no number. You're saying? Are you saying?
No, you're.
Look,
No, 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 no,
are
no,
you-
no.
Are
You
you
stepped
saying? Wait,
into our
let me ask you a
paradigm.
question. Are you saying that because it has no number, that it's not part of Bukhari's collection?
Oh, okay.
Correct. Exactly.
the
That's
point we're
exactly what we're
making.
saying.
Good, you're learning.
This is Islamic jurisprudence.
This is Islamic jurisprudence. This is what the Muhaddith
give me the quote.
Muhaddith scholars
This is
say.
Give me the
ha-
quote.
One second.
Ilm
Avery,
al-Hadith.
Give me the
Avery, I'm
quote.
talking now, please.
Give me the
Okay,
quote.
you're schooling you here. You're learning something.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
learning. Give me the quote.
So you don't embarrass yourself again in the
No,
future.
Hamza, give me the
Promise
quote.
me. One
Give me the
second, one
quote.
second, Avery.
You
Don't
just said
embarrass
1
yourself again
second.
in the future. I'm helping you, dude.
Give me the quote.
Okay. Because you said to John, I'll bring you the hadith number. Okay, right.
Oh,
and
that
now you
was my
realize
mic.
there is no hadith number. Now you have to understand what the ramifications of that actually means. So when there's no
And I
hadith,
brought
when there's no
the
hadith
exact hadith
number,
itself.
it means
The
the hadith
exact
is
ones
not
that
of,
Ibn
it's not
Kathir was
sahih.
referring to.
It's not. It's if it was authentic, it would have been with a number. because it doesn't have a number. This is because you don't understand Islamic jurisprudence.
Can you give me the
This
quote?
is your problem.
Yeah, good. Now
You call yourself
give me the quote.
Sheikh Logic.
Nice.
You call yourself Sheikh
Milkshake.
Logic.
Keep it going.
You don't understand basic hadith
Milkshake.
Keep it
science.
going. You ready? All right,
It's
now
not
good.
an issue.
Give me the
Look,
quote.
look, Avery, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Avery.
It's nothing to be embarrassed by.
Give me the quote.
What quote?
What quote? Give me the quote from jurisprudence that says that a hadith requires it to be a number to be part of the collection.
Oh, okay, Brandon.
What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean, Brandon? You said
Brandon,
you brought up jurisprudence. You said
Yes.
this is part of jurisprudence.
Yeah,
that
don't
for a
worry.
hadith-
Brandon's
let
got
me-
you.
let me-
Don't worry,
let me-
he's got
let
you,
me be
bro.
clear.
Relax.
Dude,
Relax.
relax now.
Relax, dude.
Look, you did all this filibustering. Relax now. You in my
I didn't
world
do
now.
filibustering at
You're
all.
in my world now.
I did.
You're in my world now.
No. Avery.
You're in
There
my
was no
world now.
filibustering. There was just basically
You're in my world
slowly
now.
dissecting
You're
you.
in my world
That's
now.
all there was.
Show
It was
me.
all-
Give me the quote
Okay.
where
Okay.
it says from jurisprudence. Give me your jurisprudence that says that for a statement.
Okay.
Good. So for a statement to be part of the collection of
Okay.
hadith, it has to be numbered.
Okay.
Yeah, very simple. If Bukhari thought it was authentic, he would have used it in his actual collection.
Look at this, guys.
The fact that he didn't proves
No,
that he
you
didn't.
understand-
Give me a quote from jurisprudence that says that.
One second.
Look at these guys. One second.
If Bukhari thought it was authentic, he would have listed it. He didn't.
Don't you
Common
understand the
sense, Avery.
principle?
So he puts it in his own collection. Show me.
Okay, so hold on,
In the-
Avery.
in
You're
the header.
asking.
It's not in his collection. It's in the
Avery, are you
header.
asking- You want us to give you?
I just had to pause it for a minute. In Imam al-Bukhari's time, hadith were known by their narrators and subject matter. They weren't referred to with numbers the way we do now. So no, not all of Bukhari's hadith would have been numbered. This is what the Muslims don't understand.
By who?
This is something that's known
Who's it known by?
by the scholars of hadith.
Who? I need a name.
If you go to any school today and you study a hadith, mustalah hadith, ilm hadith, ilm al-rijal, you will learn that hadith, when they come without a number, that they are just to explain what's coming after it. And it is not necessarily a hadith, because anyway, you would not call a statement of a sahabi a hadith anyway.
Yeah.
It is called a riwayah.
Okay, so look.
Okay.
Let me. Can I clarify why this is important? The reason why I phrased it even the way that I phrased it is because when you guys say, "Oh, it's not a part of the hadith," in order for a statement to be part of the hadith collection, it has to. It necessitates that it has to be numbered in the hadith collection. And so when I asked where are you getting this from, Hamza said, "This
Because
is
it's not even a hadith.
This-
A hadith is a statement of the Prophet. Ibn Abbas
Let
is
me
not the
finish.
Prophet.
Let me finish. Well, wait, hold on a second. You have in your hadith statements that are not from Muhammad. Like
That's what I'm saying. This is not even from Muhammad. This is from Ibn Abbas.
Okay,
So it's not even a hadith. It's a riwayah.
still a hadith. Look, no, Cowboy, can you acknowledge that you have the hadith that are not Muhammad's words at all?
That's called a riwayah.
No,
That's
there
called
are
a
no
riwayah.
hadith that are not
no
from the
basic
Prophet. It's called a
vocabulary.
riwayah.
All right, let me
Let
me show you an
you
example.
don't even understand
How much
mustalah
for the
hadith.
sheikh?
Let
How
me
much for the
show-
sheikh?
Mustalah-
Show you an example.
Mustalah is the terminology. We don't even say something is a hadith unless it is marfu' raised to the Prophet.
No, sir.
Anything that ends with a sahabi tabi'i, these are called riwayah, which
I got you.
hadith, if you mean linguistically, there's words that are meant linguistically, like I'm atahaddathu ma'ak, I am talking to you.
Okay.
But in istilaha, which is the words that are particular to a knowledge,
Yeah.
so if you're talking about fiqh, istilahat are the words that are in particular for that science of fiqh.
Okay.
And if we're talking about hadith, istilahat is a word that if I use it in the street, it means something different than if I'm sitting in a classroom talking about hadith.
Okay.
And so when we say hadith
Yeah.
in ilm al-hadith, the knowledge of hadith,
Yep.
it only refers to the speech that emanates from the mouth of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him.
The first
Okay,
sheikh who
I got
doesn't know
you.
the definition of hadith.
So watch this. So you said that there's no hadith that are not going back to Muhammad. So tell me this, man. This is Sunan
It's
Abu
just called, it's a
Dawud.
different name. It's called a riwayah. It's,
Let me
it's,
answer,
it's a
bro.
statement of
Let
somebody else.
me talk.
It has to be attributed.
Sunan
Or
Abu
athar.
Dawud.
Another word is called athar.
Okay, Sunan Abu Dawud 4736. Sunan Abu Dawud 4736. It says, Amir bin Sha'ir said, I was with the Negus when, not Negus or Negus or something like that, when his son recited a verse of the gospel. So I laughed. Thereupon he said, do you laugh at the word of Allah, the exalted? Is this a hadith?
This is a riwayah.
Is it a hadith?
No, it's a riwayah.
Are
You wouldn't
riwayah
call
not
it
in
a
hadith?
What?
Are riwayah part of hadith?
Yeah, Sheikh Yahbal. He just explained to you the difference between hadith and.
All right, hold on, stop.
Did you understand? One second,
Is
Avery.
it part of
Avery.
hadith?
Did you understand? One second.
Is
One
it
second.
part of the
Avery.
hadith?
Avery.
No.
Did you
He
understand?
said no, but it's
Did you
numbered.
understand?
Wait. It's numbered.
Do you understand or not?
It's numbered because it's in a matan that is something that has a sanad that it goes back to.
So is
Okay,
it part
so
of the
okay,
hadith
look,
collection?
let's give terms.
Is it
Let's
part of
give
the
some
hadith
terms.
collection, bro?
No, you don't understand. This is the
Avery,
annoyance.
look.
You're not in a position to discuss these things. Just let that go.
You said I'm no.
If
You said
something
wait,
is
hold on.
listed in a book,
No, you're not in a
for
position.
example,
He said I'm in
you're
no
not.
position to discuss these things. He couldn't
No.
give me a quote. You couldn't name me anybody to
No.
position, Hamza.
Stop your grandstanding. That wasn't the case at all.
Hamza,
It
go
was
do your
explained
homework.
to you, wasn't it?
Go do your
It was
homework. Find me
explained
the
to you,
quote.
wasn't it?
Go do
It was
your homework,
explained to you,
Hamza.
wasn't it?
Go do
It was
your homework,
explained to you,
Hamza.
wasn't it? It was
You're not-
explained to you, wasn't it?
I-
We
I-
know it'd be authentic if
You're not
Bukhari
used to
numbered
people
it.
challenging you on
Alas.
your words.
No, we're
Go do
happy
your
for people to
homework.
challenge us.
And
That's
find
what
me
we're
the
here for, mate.
jurisprudence, Hamza.
That's what we're happy. We're happy for that, mate. But you don't have basic jurisprudence. That's your problem. We know that if it was authentic, it would be
Go ahead.
numbered.
Go find
Alas.
me. Go find.
Okay.
Find me the quote.
Simple as that.
It's numbered.
Simple
Okay,
as
good.
that.
If it was authentic,
Simple as that.
if it
Remind us
Look,
what's the
look,
difference
look,
between
look,
riwayah
look.
and hadith.
so now they changed. So now he changed.
Remind us what's the difference. Remind us what's the difference. See if you're
Look,
paying attention.
Look,
See how
I'll give you another example.
Position.
What's a
Hamza has now
riwayah?
changed his
What's a
position.
riwayah?
Hamza
What's
has
a
now
riwayah,
changed his
Avery?
position,
Let's see if
guys.
Notice they won't shut up again. They will not shut up, but a Muslim will whine and cry that Christians treat them like this. But this is how Muslims treat Christians. Brutal.
Remind me what riwayah
You
is.
see,
Remind me what
rhetoric and
riwayah
you
is.
still can't stop me.
Remind me
It
what
don't even
riwayah
matter.
is.
You still can't stop
Remind
me.
me.
You still
Remind me
can't
what
stop me.
riwayah is.
You,
Look,
hey,
look.
I'm gonna
But
tell
I
you
see
exactly
you
what I'm
height,
about to do, and you
I
still
see
can't stop
your
me.
height. I
Okay,
see
hold on.
your height.
Avery, let's
Remind us
move
what
on.
it is. One second, cowboy. Let's see if he's
Let's
paying
move on.
attention. Let's see if he's
Avery.
paying
Yeah,
attention.
Cowboy just saved you, Hamza.
Oh, okay. Can you
No,
tell us
no.
what a
Find me
riwayah
that
is?
quote, Hamza. While you're
Can
at
you
it,
tell us what a riwayah is?
I'll tell you what a riwayah is once
Can you
you
tell us?
find me
No,
the
no, you
quote for
can't.
jurisprudence of
Right,
what you
continue.
said.
Continue, mate. Continue.
So, guys,
Avery.
yeah, go ahead, Cowboy. I'm listening.
So Musnad Ahmad is a book that I have right here behind me. Okay, Musnad of Imam Ahmad. It's a musnad, and it's also referred to as a matan. Okay, these are Arabic terms that talk about collections of sayings. So when people are speaking English and they just throw around words like Book of Hadith, Hadith Ahmad, this is just them throwing it around, not as the ulama of Hadith speak about things. Because in the musnad, you're going to find collections, right? And they're named different, like a sunan versus a sahih versus a jami' versus a musnad. That's different based on how they're collected. However, within a collection of sayings in the English language, you will find sayings from the Prophet, peace be upon him, that are in here. You'll also find sayings that are from the companions. If it's from the companions, the hadith scholars term, the ulama of hadith, they say that it's a riwayah. It's in a musnad, right? So we don't say it's in a hadith. A hadith is not like the name that you would
Just
say
for
this thing called.
clarification,
I think that's
a musnad is a chain, right?
no, musnad comes from sanad, which comes from chain. Right?
So what?
Sanada. But a musnad is the name of the collection of different riwayat statements that come from the Prophet, which are hadith, and from the Sahaba. But it's it's organized based on the actual Sahabi. So you have one book that is the book of this Sahabi, and so it's organized by those Sahabi. Whereas,
so what is the
in Bukhari, he organizes it based on bab,
So
right?
what-
Which
so-
means like.
Yeah, so I'm hearing you and I'm learning. So
Topics.
what does the word
Different
musnad mean?
So much for the sheikh. So much for the sheikh.
What
A
is
musnad is something.
Let
It's a
him learn.
collection
We want
Yeah, a
him to learn.
musnad is a collection from a chain, meaning it goes back to a certain sanad, right? Sanad means a chain from
Sanad
this
means
person.
Okay.
Yes, sanad means chain. A musnad is another name for a book that is organized by chain.
Like
It has
contains
it,
the
it has
chain.
the same I guess asl, which is the same original meaning, and it
Okay.
comes from chain because it's organized by the companions. And so the main one is the musnad of Imam Ahmed.
Yeah.
So for example, you have a hadith in there like the one of Najashi, where Ja'far, who was the cousin of the Prophet, peace be upon him,
Mhm.
this was narrated by Salama, and she's telling us what happened while they were in Ethiopia, what happened and what the conversation was with the Najis. This entire narration, we would call it a riwayah. We wouldn't say this hadith, this hadith is hasan or fair. This hadith is whatever. We would say this riwayah. But if the Prophet, peace be upon him, spoke, then we would say it's a hadith. And that's all I'm trying to clear up. I think just
Brandon, he wanted one reference. He wanted one reference of somebody saying this. I got a quote from Asuyuti. I just sent it to you in WhatsApp. Now, Avery, what you're gonna do is you're
nonetheless,
you're gonna show me in jurisprudence what I asked.
So
for.
now that we're here, I think this is not food for the fire.
Okay, well, okay.
You're gonna show me that it's in your jurisprudence that's the case, because that's what the claim was. That in order for a hadith to be considered a hadith or narration considered a hadith.
Al-Fiyah page 7. Al-Fiyah page 7 right there.
By the way, when did they start, Ramzi? When did they start numbering hadith?
Avery, you just got caught. You wanted a reference. Now you're getting
caught. You just got caught. You don't even know what you're.
I'm giving a reference. I'm giving a reference. Now you're scared.
No, you don't even know what I'm asking for. What did I ask for?
You wanted a reference from the scholars of jurisprudence that when a hadith is not given a number, therefore it's not part of the collection. It's exactly what you just said.
Good. So, yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
shut up. So yeah, so that's what you're gonna show, and then I want you to also show me. Then I want you to
add your order.
Number in hadith. Yeah.
يجمعه يخص.
I just sent it to you.
Yeah, and you have it highlighted. So take from where you have the حافظ عليه نص ومن مصنف يجمعه يخص.
Can we show it on the
screen? Let me see if I can.
Why? So you can read Arabic, yeah, Sheikh?
Translate what it says, please. I'm an English sheikh. English sheikh. I give free lessons.
Milkshake.
I've been teaching you all day for free, so.
Yeah.
Might want to protect those contacts.
I mean, my number's not shown there, so although I do have these same sunglasses on in that pic.
Might want to maybe save the image and then do it from there, like from the photo album, so that nobody's numbers and messages come up.
Yeah. Hey, Ramzi, can you share it, and I'll just share your screen?
Okay, here. I have to save it in a PDF. I need to.
All right. Since we're talking about Habasha, the migration, while Ramzi does this, I have a question for you because I wasn't able to find it. Avery, can you give me the hadith where Abu Bakr himself, he made migration to
where he went to Ethiopia?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
If you can find the hadith for me, because
I
haven't.
Sahih Bukhari, I believe it's 2297, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it up. Right. Where it mentions how Abu Bakr visited Ethiopia. Let me see.
Was it before Hijrah? You said?
I believe so.
Okay. I think you're wrong about this.
Could be. I'm not perfect.
You're supposed to be teaching us. You're the sheikh.
You believe that all your sheikhs are perfect, Ramzi?
More than you are, that's for sure.
Are they perfect though? That's been answering my question.
A lot more than you are.
Yeah. So keep quiet. You're still on timeout. Yeah, 22.
Okay. Yeah. So 2297, which I can share this.
Yeah.
Well,
before you share it, let's understand what the argument being made by Ramzi. Can you stop talking when I'm talking, please? please. Just that one thing, I beg.
That is a hyper child.
Just so I can finish, and then you can speak, no problem. Okay. So Avery, just remind us what the argument you was making based upon this hadith.
Oh, that the companions of Muhammad and his wives,
Who specifically? But Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr and his
They
wives.
went to Abyssinia.
Yeah.
And what was the argument?
That they were from
1 second, brother. Don't put the hadith. Oh, you're gonna show it. You're gonna
They
show it.
would've
Okay.
I'm going to show his statement.
Let's hear the argument.
that they would have been acquainted with the
One second.
Christians in Ethiopia.
1 second.
Christians at the time.
Okay.
Went to Ethiopia. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Abu Bakr visited Ethiopia and stayed there for a time.
Oh,
And
okay.
this was before the Hijrah.
Okay.
Right.
So-
So the claim is he visited there and stayed there for a time before Hijrah. Okay, let's hear what
Let's see
is
what
there a
the hadith says.
ramification of that. Okay, that's what the hadith says.
I shared it, Brandon, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what an immigrant is. An immigrant is, someone who leaves.
As a muhajir, which means a person who makes immigration.
Yeah, so he stayed in Ethiopia for a while.
Yeah, can you show us where it says?
That's what an immigrant is.
Okay.
No.
So it says,
Wait, hold on. I just brought up.
narrated Aisha.
Wait. Can I just say this really quick before you read this? The definition of immigrant: a person who leaves their own country in order to settle permanently in another. The hadith says Abu Bakr set out for Ethiopia as an immigrant.
Oh, okay, but that's not what you said.
That's exactly what I said. I said he stayed.
No, you said he arrived there and stayed there.
And he stayed there for some time.
Yeah, right. So your initial definition of an immigrant is correct.
Yeah,
They seek to leave. They seek to go somewhere else. I get that.
It doesn't say that. A person who
No.
I know.
Someone who
What
leaves
you're
their own
reading
place.
now is different.
One second. Please. Okay, an immigrant, as you just said, is somebody who leaves their place of where they live and to seek to go to somewhere else. Yes, they emigrate. Yes. So someone emigrates to Australia.
Or is the qualification they have to actually reside there? Which one?
No. First of all, no, that's not the case because Avery just said that's not the case.
What?
Avery just said
He did reside.
someone who seeks to live somewhere else.
I didn't say
leave their land.
That's not what I said.
Okay. Okay. Start again. What's an immigrant?
Okay, so an immigrant, I'll read it again. A person who leaves their own country in order to settle permanently in another.
Right. I agree.
An immigrant is.
Right. Okay. So they seek to settle somewhere else.
In order to,
Yeah,
but they don't necessarily make it, correct?
They leave their own country in order to settle.
Okay.
That's
And what you
their
said,
purpose. Their purpose is to settle somewhere else.
yeah, agreed. So their intention is to leave where they live and go live somewhere else. I agree. That's
What
it
if
means.
that never happens? Are they
What
still an
about-
immigrant?
Brandon,
They're still an immigrant.
please.
If they leave their country,
Just let me continue, please.
if they leave their
Okay.
country, then yes, they're still an immigrant.
Right. I agree, but it doesn't mean they arrived at their
You
destination,
said he
does it?
stayed there. You said he went. and
Ramsey,
stayed
you as
there.
well. Shush.
Yeah, Ramsey, I'm gonna mute us all. I'm gonna
It's
mute
getting
myself.
embarrassing, man. Just have patience, man. Okay. So an immigrant is somebody who seeks to live somewhere else.
I'm definitely clipping every part where Hamza and the Muslim cowboy tell Rumsey to shut up because he's such an idiot.
Yes. Oh, okay.
They're
It
immigrants.
doesn't mean they arrived. So, for example,
Yeah,
the people on the
something can
I'll
happen.
give an example. Those people on the Titanic were immigrants from Ireland going to America. Yeah.
Okay.
They were immigrating to America to seek a new life from the land that they were born.
Okay.
The Titanic sank. Okay. So they were still classed as immigrants. They were still immigrating, but they never made it to their destination. Right. The point you made was that Abu Bakr did make it to his destination and did go to churches there and did stay there. So this is what we're asking for evidence of. So can you do that, please?
It's not in this hadith.
You show us your evidence.
Well, let's read it now that we're here.
Yeah,
Can we read it now?
Yeah.
All right.
You brought this hadith, bro. You brought it.
Let's skip straight to the
So
read it.
here's the chapter heading in Bukhari, which is not part of the hadith, by the way, just letting you know. The pledge of protection given to Abu Bakr. All right. Narrated Aisha. I'll let you read it, so that way when you're reading it,
Can we skip
see
down to
what actually
the
happened.
relevant part? Because it's Abu Bakr set out. So
You're the one who brought this.
Yeah, right here, just right here. Abu Bakr set out. Let's start from there.
Right. So yeah, Abu Bakr set out for Ethiopia as an immigrant. Sorry, I'm looking at my own screen as well. Abu Bakr set out for Ethiopia as an immigrant. When he reached a place called Bark al-Gimad, he met Ibn ad Dagna, the chief of the Kara tribe. who asked Abu Bakr, "Where are you going?" Abu Bakr said, "My people have turned me out of the country, and I would like to tour the world and worship my Lord." Ibn ad-Dagna said, "A man like you will not go out, nor will he be turned out, as you help the poor earn their living, keep good relation with your kith and kin, help the disabled, provide guests with food and shelter, and help people during their troubles. I am your protector. So go back and worship your Lord at your home." Ibn ad-Dagma went along with Abu Bakr and took him to the chiefs of Quraysh, saying to them, "A man like Abu Bakr will not go out, nor will he be turned out. Do you turn out a man who helps the poor earn their living?" We reading the whole thing, okay? Keeps good relations with kith and
finish,
kin,
keep
helps
going.
the disabled, provides guests with food and shelter, and helps the people during their troubles. So Quraysh allowed Ibn Dagna's guarantee of protection and told Abu Bakr that he was secure, and said to
Man, I'm
we'll just call him
live.
Ad, advised Abu Bakr to worship his Lord in his house and pray and read what he liked, and not to hurt us and not to do things publicly. For we fear that our sons and women may follow him.
I become Muslim.
Ibn Ad told Abu Bakr of all that. So Abu Bakr continued worshiping his Lord in his house and did not pray or recite the Quran aloud in his house. Later on, Abu Bakr had an idea of building a mosque in the courtyard of his house. He fulfilled the idea and started praying and reciting Quran there publicly. The women and the offspring of the pagans started gathering around him and looking at him astonishingly. Abu Bakr was a soft-hearted person and could not help weeping while reciting Quran. This horrified the pagan chiefs of Quraysh. They sent for Ibn Ad, and when he came, this is long. They said, "We have given Abu Bakr protection and on condition that he will worship his Lord in his house. But he has transgressed that condition and has built a mosque in the courtyard of his house and offered his prayer and recited Quran in public. We are afraid lest he mislead our women and offspring. So go to him and tell him that if he wishes, he can worship his Lord in his house only. And if not, then tell him to return your pledge of protection, as we do not like to betray you by revoking your pledge, nor can we tolerate Abu Bakr's public declaration of Islam." Does anybody mind taking over from here? Because my voice is tired.
You picked the hadith. I figured it's almost finished. We actually got just a couple.
I'll read it. I don't mind reading it. Where are we reading from? My protection, yeah?
Yep. As I do not like to hear the Arabs.
As I don't like to hear the Arabs saying that Ibn ad-Dagna gave the pledge of protection to a person and his people did not respect it. Abu Bakr al-Anhu said, "I revoke your pledge of protection and I am satisfied with Allah's protection." At that time, Allah's Messenger ﷺ was still in Makkah, and he said to his companions, "Your place of emigration has been shown to me. I have seen salty land planted with date palms and situated between two mountains, which are the two Haras." So when the Prophet ﷺ told it, some of the companions migrated to Medina, and some of those who had migrated to Ethiopia returned to Medina. When Abu Bakr prepared for emigration, Allah's Messenger ﷺ said to him, "Wait, for I expect to be permitted to emigrate." Abu Bakr asked, "May my father be sacrificed for your sake? Do you really expect that?" Allah's Messenger ﷺ replied in the affirmative. So Abu Bakr postponed his departure in order to accompany Allah's Messenger ﷺ and fed 2 camels which he had with the leaves of samur trees for 4 months. So just in conclusion, it's a very, very simple thing. Did Abu Bakr go to Ethiopia? And
yes, Abu Bakr went to there 4 months after. That's what it said at the end of the hadith.
share the link again. Share the link. No, one second. We need to remind you.
Can I finish?
One second, Avery. Avery. No, you already started with the snake oil.
Went to Ethiopia.
You already started with the snake oil.
Abu Bakr is the
You
one
need to
that
be
visited
reminded.
the churches. Why are you guys interrupting me when I'm
You
speaking?
said Abu Bakr went to Ethiopia.
Why are you guys being
Okay. One
you
second.
put words in my mouth again.
Because you've already started with the snake oil.
I never said
We're not
Abu
putting words
Bakr
in your
visited the
mouth.
church.
We're not
I
going to
never
put words
said
in
he
your
visited the
mouth.
church.
we're not
I said
putting words in
the
your mouth.
wives of Muhammad visited
Okay,
the
I'll say it
church
again
in
to you,
Ethiopia.
Avery.
So I
We're not
did
putting
say,
words in your mouth.
I
They're
did
your
say,
words.
I did say that Abu Bakr
Cowboy,
went to
share
Ethiopia.
what he
I
said.
said that
So,
Abu Bakr went to Ethiopia.
share what he said.
I didn't
Share what
say
he
he
said.
visited the churches. That's what you
Share
put
what
in
he
my
said.
mouth.
Share what he said.
That's what
Share
you
what
put
he
in my
said.
mouth. So I just said what I
These are
said.
your words, not our
I
Sheikh
words.
just said what I said.
Sheikh
What are you
has been
talking
caught.
about? I just said what I
Sheikh has
said.
been caught. Sheikh has been caught.
And this was before the.
Let's hear it.
Around 6:13, 6:15. When Abu Bakr, this is before they all went. This is very early to Ethiopian history. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Abu Bakr visited Ethiopia and stayed there for a time, and this was before the Hijrah.
MashaAllah, ya Sheikh. MashaAllah.
Stayed where for a time? Where'd you get that information from, Chef?
Notice they tried to say that Avery said that Abu Bakr went into the church. He did not. They're lying again.
Ethiopia and familiar with the people in Ethiopia.
Is
His
he?
wives went to the
Yeah,
Ethiopian church.
no, that's wrong.
What did I say? What did I say? His wives went where? To the church?
Look,
And
it's
affirmed that
They
they
just
had-
said that Abu Bakr went to
look.
Ethiopia. You buffoon.
Yes, I did. I did, child. And now
So-
let me show you how that. Let me show you guys how this doesn't help.
so
Can I answer?
so.
this?
Look,
you-
look,
you-
look.
You've been
answer
caught,
you?
correct?
I'll let you make a response.
Thank you.
But I do want you to at least admit that 3 times in the debate you said the same thing at different points. And
Four
I have all
times.
the.
4 times. Even
Oh,
in
I
his
counted
closing
only
statement, he
3.
mentioned it.
This is just an
I
martyr
just
all
want
over
you
again.
to recognize, and I'm not going to do silly childish stuff. I just want you to recognize
Yeah,
that
exactly.
that whenever you're presented with something that you say, just like if I was to do this and I made a mistake, I'm going to say, okay, look, I actually quoted a weak hadith that I thought was strong to present my point, and I was wrong. I just want you to do that same thing, Avery, because a lot of people, look, this is from my perspective. As a convert, if I was watching and I saw someone who did something like this from a Muslim and they were proven to be wrong, I would want them to say, hey, look, I made a mistake. I said this Arabic word was this or this was that, because I'm not going to trust them at any point in the future. And I just want you to recognize, as someone who's just, I'm not that much older than you, but just to say, hey, man, like, you made a mistake. You were very adamant about it, that he had went and met these Christians, so on and so forth. And this is not true at all, right? I just want you to admit that you made a mistake, and then we can move on from there.
Yeah. So let me give a full response, and hopefully I don't get interrupted in this. Okay. So let me be clear on what I said. I didn't say that Abu Bakr went to any church in Ethiopia. I didn't say that as Hamza put in my mouth. I didn't say that. I said his wives went to the church.
Did you say he had
So
contact
yes,
with
I
the
did. Why
Ethiopian
are you
Christian?
interrupting me in the middle?
Yeah, because you just ignored what I
Didn't I
said.
just say I was going to give a response?
Because you're misquoting me.
Didn't I just say I was
Because you're
gonna give a
misquoting
response
me.
to this, and now you guys can't?
Because you're
stay quiet?
misquoting me.
This is amazing. Like, just
Look,
let
you
me
keep
give a
saying,
response.
you keep
Hamza,
saying,
why are
we
you
put words in
interrupting
your
me,
mouth.
Hamza?
Because you keep saying we put
Well,
words
let
in
me
your mouth
speak,
when they're your
Hamza.
words.
Look, this is
They're
crazy.
your words coming out
I
of
can't-
your
I can't-
mouth.
I can't
You
even get it
said,
out, Brandon.
you
I can't
said,
even
let's
get it
deal with
out,
2
Brandon.
parts there.
I said
Let's deal with
4
the 2
words,
parts.
and I can't get it
Let's
out.
deal
Brandon.
with the 2 parts.
can't get
Let's
it
deal
out,
with the
Brandon.
2 parts. Let's deal
I
with the
can't
2
even
parts.
get it out, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
So
First part is,
Brandon, I'm just gonna
no,
wait.
no,
until
no.
you
Just
shut him
concede
up
you were
so I can
wrong
talk,
about Abu
Brandon.
Bakr. Just concede
Brandon,
you
you
were
asked
wrong.
me a question. You asked me to
Okay.
approach.
What do you know what my question was?
Yeah, you're asking me if I can acknowledge a mistake that I made. So can
Okay.
I?
A lie, a
give
blatant
I know you want. Look, I'll let you make the statement after, but I'm asking you:
Well,
do you
I'm making a
acknowledge that you
full
made a
sta- I'm
mistake?
making a full statement to this.
I know
need to.
that, but
Okay.
do you acknowledge that you made a mistake
Let me
multiple times last night,
Let me
saying that
respond.
Abu Bakr, 1, migrated, and 2, stayed there for a time?
Let me respond. Okay. Thank you. So I was responding to the words that Hamza put in my mouth. It appears that according to this hadith, he set out to immigrate to Ethiopia, but it looks like he was turned around there. So I made a mistake.
He did, no.
That he went-
Gharq al-Gamad is in the Arabian Peninsula. He never was under.
Wait, hold on.
Bro,
Wait, hold on.
Avery,
Hold on a second.
you're
Why
not
are you-
capable
why are
of
you
saying I
interrupting?
made a mistake.
Why? What did I just say, guys? Didn't I just?
You're
say,
not admitting it. You're blaming the hadith.
No,
You're saying the hadith makes it seem like he made it to Ethiopia, but he didn't.
That according to the hadith, Abu Bakr set out to Ethiopia, but it appears he didn't make it all the way there.
Right. Why did you say he did?
And you said he got turned around there.
Why can't I
He
finish?
never made it.
Why can't I finish?
But you are finished.
Just let me tell me if I can finish or not, Brandon. Let me know.
You are finished.
I just want to
That's the
know,
thing.
Brandon.
All right, Brandon, let him finish, and then I'll go. Yeah.
What up, everybody? Sorry about that. If y'all want to roll over to God Logic's channel, I had planned to go live to about 6:30. I've got a little bit of things to do with the family this afternoon, but I'm gonna try to go live tonight. I may not, but I'm gonna try to go live tonight because I'm gonna make Rumsey look like the biggest idiot that he's ever looked like in his life. So salam al-Masih. God bless you all, and have a wonderful Sunday.